That's the ultimate goal. It's not to get in the league, it's to be the best in the league.
These twins, they're like that. Not one, but two.
Thompson and Thompson.
Amen?
Ever since I started playing basketball, I always wanted to be the greatest at it.
Watch your head.
He's about to get crazy.
Ausar?
I've worked so hard for so long, so why stop? I feel like I gotta crank it up a notch.
That boy could shoot that thing.
Ausar Thompson is a great finisher.
No matter where we go, we're gonna show out. We're the Thompson Twins.
To be a twin, it's a blessing. Someone who thinks like you, someone who really feels you, your best friend.
Keep going. Keep going.
They've been grinding for years,
Work out every day, 1 to 2 times a day, sometimes 3.
but only been separated once.
My basketball journey started in, I think, 3rd grade at San Leandro Boys and Girls Club.
Up until then, I had only played flag football. 4th grade, I was playing basketball. I realized we were better than most kids, and I was like, you know what? I think this is the sport I want to play. This is what I want to work at. My family and my support system mean everything to me. They've always been there for me. They're the people that got me started in basketball and the ones that told me I could be great at it. So their motivation helps me on and off the court.
Show me some Thompson.
My older brother played basketball and he always wanted us to play. And I really looked up to him because how hard he worked.
My big brother, his name is Troy. He played D1 and he's had a short pro career and he's trying to keep it going.
He inspired me a lot. I always wanted to be better than him.
We played 2-on-1 against him and we could never beat him. And I feel like that drove my competitive spirit. Now we don't even need 2v1. I'll serve him 1-on-1.
He's one of the reasons I wanted to play basketball. It inspired me to see how far he could get playing basketball, and knowing that I could build my game off of his and what he's learned made me realize I can go really far in basketball too.
Showtime. Oh my Lord.
My whole life, I've never had a trainer. My older brother and my dad taught us most of the stuff, and then when we got to a certain age, they just said, you got the keys, you guys work with each other, and you guys get each other better.
Probably after like 7th, 8th grade, we would just go to the court and like train ourselves, like look up YouTube videos. We always challenge each other. We play one-on-ones all the time. He'll tell me if I'm not playing good, and I'm gonna listen because he wants me to be great too, just like how I want him to be great.
Bro.
Having a twin brother, I always want to be around him. We do like everything together.
He's always there for me. We were always attached at the hip. I've only spent like 1 day of my life where I wasn't with him. You know, that's my best friend.
I love being on this team. We have so much chemistry. I know what he's gonna do. He knows what I'm gonna do. I know where he's gonna be. He knows where I'm gonna be, so we built that trust around each other. And that's how we get so many lobs. Open threes. And that's how we get so many steals. It's natural playing with them. It's like I'm supposed to be on this team. Deep in my mind, I was hoping that we would get picked on the same team in OTE, but also deep in my mind, I knew that we wouldn't be on the same team because they want to prepare us for the next level. We're probably not going to be on the same team.
I wasn't surprised, and I knew they were gonna put us on the same team. It would be unfair in the humblest way possible.
I ain't gonna lie. You just gonna let them do it.
Oh my goodness, is that a body?
Let's go!
We just form a great duo.
Let me tell y'all something about the Thompson Twins. These guys have shared the same goal since they were kids, make it to the league. Now at OTE, they're working towards that goal together, trying to turn their vision into reality. With the help of Gatorade's proven formula, they inch closer and closer to make their dreams come true every day. It's only a matter of time until the Thompson Twins take over the league. Watch out.
I fully represent Oakland. Oakland shaped me as a basketball player. I was raised out there. That's where I learned how to do everything.
I rep the Bay Area as a whole just because the fundamentals of basketball that I learned were all in California. I moved when I was in 8th grade.
We started off from Oakland. We moved out here to try to play high school basketball as 8th graders. And we ended up being able to do that right here at Pinecrest.
Played varsity our first year. It was rough at first. We went against people like Vernon Carey, Scotty Barnes. I felt like it was a growing point. I got a lot better. I learned how to finish over people, and eventually I got taller, so it got a lot easier. Junior year, we got a lot better, grew to 6'6", and went 21-1 and won the state championship.
When we made it, they were beating us by 8 with 45 seconds left, and everybody gave up. We ended up coming back and beating them for the 4th state championship in school history.
We had just lost in regionals the year before, and I got discouraged at the time, but I believed in myself. I said, you know, we could work hard, get states next year, and that's what we did, and that's when I realized I could be a professional basketball player when I didn't let the setback of losing regionals throw off my motivation.
I knew I was gonna be a professional basketball player when I signed with OTE. You feel me?
Amen Thompson.
I always had thought about going to college before this. That was the whole plan. But when I really saw what OTE was about, I was like, you know, I gotta be here.
What excited me most about joining OTE was that I was gonna get to go against the best players every day. People from across the nation, from overseas, that I've seen on TV, and it's just like, I don't think you could beat that anywhere else. It was the best place for me to improve my game.
Getting here, I get training from every single coach. I get different perspectives, so I'm learning a lot.
All the coaches have been to the next level and have coached people at the next level. Their goal was to get us to the NBA draft.
You got to become different. You can't be the same player and think you're going to the NBA.
I'm really happy with my decision to come to OTE. It's got me better with health, practice schedule, just being coachable, and working as hard as possible. I've always worked really hard, but since I got a gym to access at any time, I work even harder. So that's really how OTE has helped me.
I am more than content with my decision to join OTE. It's been a great experience. I've gotten a lot better, and I'm looking to keep getting better. I've had this goal for so long, and I feel like I've worked so hard to get to where I am now. So why stop? I feel like I gotta crank it up a notch.
Oh my God!
I just feel like we want to prove a whole lot of people wrong. There's people who don't think we could be as great as we can be.
There's always gonna be naysayers and doubters, but I try not to pay them mind. I don't play basketball to prove them wrong. I go because I love basketball and I want to be great. But in the process, I will have to prove them wrong, and if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do.
My biggest goal is to be the greatest NBA player ever.
My big goal is to be the greatest basketball player of all time.
Gatorade has the proven formula to help put back all you put in. Greatness starts with G.
Yeah, yo, I'm trying to tell you, the gear is fly. The gear is hot. The gear is it. Get to it. Click the link right here while I work on my handles. Hey, ha, ha.